It's easy to get lost in cars, offices, and grocery stores and forget that there is a bigger, more beautiful world we don't always get to see. But there is stunning stuff happening every day, in some cases, right outside your door. So let's take a whirl through 13 of the most incredible, mind boggling phenomena the earth has to offer, along with a little bit of science behind them. So without further ado, let's start. Number 1. Reflecting Desert. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt desert and was once part of an ancient salt lake, Lake Minchin. This lake covered a large part of Bolivia, and when it dried up, it left behind large salt pans, including the Salar de Uyuni. It is the flattest place on earth and covers 10,582 square kilometers. During the rainy season, these salt flats transform into shallow lakes, which perfectly reflect the sky. This mirror effect gives rise to unbelievable mirages of infinity. Such a sharp reflection also means two sunsets. During this time, it's hard to tell where land ends and sky begins. Number 2. Auroras. An aurora, sometimes referred to as a polar light, northern lights, or southern lights, is a natural light display in the Earth's sky, predominantly seen in high latitude regions. When charged particles from the sun strike atoms in the Earth's atmosphere, they cause electrons in the atoms to move to a higher energy state. When these electrons drop back to a lower energy state, they release some photons. This process creates the beautiful auroras, or northern lights. These are the result of disturbances in the magnetosphere caused by the solar wind. Number 3. Green flash sunset. A green flash is a phenomenon in which part of the sun appears to suddenly change color for about 1 or 2 seconds. The brief flash of green light is seen more often at sunset than at sunrise. The green flash and green ray are meteorological optical phenomena that sometimes occur transiently around the moment of sunset or sunrise. They occur because the Earth's atmosphere can change the light from the sun to separate out into different colors. Number 4. Bioluminescent waves. Bioluminescence occurs through a chemical reaction that produces light energy within an organism's body. For this reaction to occur, a species must contain luciferin, a molecule that when it reacts with oxygen produces light. Bioluminescence is found in many marine organisms like bacteria, algae, jellyfish, worms, crustaceans, sea stars, fishes, and sharks, to name just a few. In fish alone, there are 1500 known species that luminance. In some cases, animals take in bacteria or other bioluminescent creatures to gain the ability to light up. Number 5. Pink Lake, Hillier. Situated off the south coast of Western Australia is a pink-colored lake called Lake Hillier that's sure to catch the attention of tourists. Lake Hillier is actually a pink salt lake. It has a high level of salinity, and the color is suspected to be due to the salt water reacting with sodium bicarbonate or certain microorganisms, particularly salt-loving algae and pink bacteria. Another mystery that sets Lake Hillier apart from other pink lakes is that it remains pink all year round, while other known pink lakes regularly change colors when their temperature fluctuates. Number 6. Gates of Hell. The Darwaza gas crater, also known as the Door to Hell or Gates of Hell, is a natural gas field collapsed into a cavern located in Turkmenistan. Expecting dangerous release of poisonous gases into nearby towns, the engineers considered it advisable to burn the gas off. It was estimated that the gas would burn out within a few weeks, but it has instead continued to burn since 1971, and it is expected to keep on burning. The gas crater has a total area of 5,350 meters square. Number 7. Blue Volcano. It is one of the world's most unusual volcanoes because instead of producing the usual red lava and black smoke, its underground activities result in bright blue flames rising into the air. This blue glow is not lava. It is actually the light from the combustion of sulfuric gases. These gases emerge from cracks in the volcano at high pressure and temperature. And when they come in contact with the air, they ignite, sending flames up to 5 meters high. Some of the gases condense into liquid sulfur, which continues to burn as it flows down the slope, giving the feeling of lava flowing. Number 8. Lenticular clouds. The word lenticular is derived from the Latin word which means lens-shaped. Lenticular clouds are stationary clouds that form mostly in the troposphere, typically in perpendicular alignment to the wind direction. They are often comparable in appearance to a lens or saucer. These clouds mostly develop among the crests and valleys of mountainous terrain. They are associated with waves in the atmosphere that form when moist airflow is forced up, over, and partway down a mountain top. Number 9. Volcanic lightning. Volcanic lightning arises from colliding, fragmenting particles of volcanic ash and sometimes ice, which generate static electricity within the volcanic plume, leading to the name dirty thunderstorm. Moist convection and ice formation also drive the eruption plume dynamics and can trigger volcanic lightning. The temperature of a bolt of lightning can reach 30,000 degrees Celsius. Number 10. Living rocks. In a coral reef, rock-like lime substance is continually produced from the skeletons of dead rock corals and the shells of mussels and other creatures which are bound together by sponges and calcareous algae. It's completely immobile like a rock. This sea creature looks exactly like a rock with guts, and it eats by sucking in water and filtering out microorganisms. Number 11. Everlasting storm. Have you ever heard the saying, lightning never strikes the same place twice? Forget it. On a good night, Lake Maracaibo hosts thousands of lightning strikes every hour. This unique atmospheric phenomenon generates an estimated 1.2 million lightning strikes per year and is visible from almost 250 miles away. Storm clouds gather in the same spot 5 miles above Lake Maracaibo up to 160 nights per year, lasting for about 10 hours at a time. Lake Maracaibo also earned a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest concentration of lightning, with 250 lightning flashes per square kilometer each year. Number 12. Morning glory clouds. It is a rare meteorological phenomenon consisting of a low-level atmospheric solitary wave and associated clouds occasionally observed in different locations around the world. In the early morning, the air is saturated enough so that the rising air in the front produces a cloud, which forms the leading edge of a cylinder and evaporates in the back, hence forming the morning glory cloud. These clouds last until the surface inversion disappears with the heating of the day. Number 13. Calcifying lakes. The Lake Natron is a salt lake, which means that water flows in but doesn't flow out. So it can only escape by evaporation. Over time, as water evaporates, it leaves behind high concentrations of salt and other minerals, like at the Dead Sea and Utah's Great Salt Lake. Unlike those other lakes, Lake Natron is extremely alkaline due to high amounts of chemical natron, which is a mixture of sodium carbonate and baking soda in water. The water's pH has been measured as high as 10.5, nearly as high as ammonia. It is so high that it would calcify the creatures perfectly preserved as they dry. So, that wraps up our list of 13 incredible natural phenomena. I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to comment your favorite phenomenon. Thanks for watching.